Hello, guys, and welcome to another amazing episode of GDG podcast. Today, we have with us an amazing guest, Mr. Nagarjuna Vatti, sir. With over 4 years of experience in AR/VR development, sir is an AR/VR developer, innovator, and researcher, with having written over 12 IEEE papers and 4 patents to his name. So, without any further delay, let's join in with Sir to gain insights into the domain of AR/VR. Hello, sir. Amazing to have you in our GDG podcast.
Thank you so much, Somesh, for the warm introduction. I'm really happy to be a part of this podcast where I can shed some valuable information and give some valuable inputs to the students.
So, sir, you have taken 2 days of workshop at our college. What is your feedback about us?
Well, to be honest, I would consider this workshop as in the top tier workshops that I have ever conducted. As of now, I have conducted more than 30 plus workshops, reached out more than 3,000 plus students. But the crowd here was really amazing. And looking at the enthusiasm that students have shown, asking me the doubts, giving me the responses when I asked questions, it really made me very happy and brought me more energy to add more information, give more knowledge to the students. So yeah, all in all, I would say this was one of the most interesting workshops I have ever witnessed as an instructor, and it will be a memorable one forever.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your valuable feedback. Now, share us a bit about your journey so far, from the college times to an AR/VR developer.
Yes. So it's a pretty interesting story. So back in my college days, I did my engineering in electronics and telecommunications. I took this domain because I was very passionate about it, passionate about IoT and embedded systems. So I started my journey in there, and I was also very much interested in gaming. I used to play games a lot. I used to play GTA, Counter Strike, and all, and that somewhere created the passion and spark for 3D designing and all such kind of things. And of course, if you remember 2008, we got one of the most fascinating movies Marvel has ever created, which is Iron Man. So when I witnessed that movie, the tech that I saw, the tech that Iron Man has, that's what motivated me that one day I will try to build such kind of technology. It is so cool. You can see all the details, everything, and just in front of your eyes. So I was very much fascinated about it, and I got so fascinated that I started my journey since then, just with the fire that I want to create some kind of output similar to it. So yeah, I started working with Unity game designing back in my early college days, and that passion never faded away. It's been almost 4 years now that I have completed my graduation, and still I feel there is a lot more to learn in this domain. And this is my goal that one day definitely I'll get the satisfaction that I'm best in this particular domain and at what I do.
Okay, so you started like AR/VR development as a sort of passion.
Yes.
So at what point of time did you choose to have a career in it?
Okay. So you never know how your passions turn out to be. Sometimes some passions fade away, sometimes they become your professions.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any kind of opinion that I want to do a career or pursue a job opportunity in it, because of course if you see, the job market is pretty much inclined towards software development and embedded systems and such kind of domains. So as an engineer, as a student, no one would risk and jump out of the lane to try something new. So, but when I took the placement, initially I got placed in an IT company. I won't take the name. I got in some data analytics technologies and all. I worked in that domain, but somehow my heart was still there in 3D animations, in augmented reality, virtual reality. So I thought one last time, let's create one more project. So it was one of my friend's birthday. I wanted to give an interesting surprise, something that no one has ever done. And because back in 2020, 2021, it was COVID time, you cannot meet the person in reality. So that's where I created an augmented reality birthday wish, a birthday surprise. And when I shared it, the response that I got was, it was very heartwarming. I felt, if in one single project I'm getting this much of happiness, what if I do this every single day? What if this becomes my profession? What if one day I contribute to this technology as a leader? And that's where the fire, as working as an XR developer, got started, and since then I never looked back. Not even a single day I feel that this is not the technology that I wanted to choose. I chose it with passion and I work it with my full will.
All right. Now, okay, so you have created lots of interesting projects in the AR VR domain. Tell us about some projects which you are very passionate about, which you are very proud of having created, worked on such projects.
Yes. So, yeah, I have created multiple AR VR projects. I get a lot of interest when I combine multiple technologies together because one technology can bring one output, but when you combine two, three technologies, you can do much more.
Yeah.
So I wanted to explore a little bit more. So I explored my domains and I tried to integrate IoT with augmented reality, where I tried to connect healthcare devices like heart monitoring system or pulse rate identification, all these devices into an augmented reality device, so that you don't have to, if you are focusing on a patient, you don't have to look around. You can get all the details in front of you. So this is one of the project. And second thing I did was blending data science with augmented reality, so that you can see the graphs not in just 2D, but you can see 3D elements. You can actually enter into those graphs and feel the immersive experience. These are the two projects. And emotionally, I am connected to one project which I really feel very close to. So on my YouTube channel, if you see, there is a video called Valentine's Day Wishes.
Yeah.
So it was 2023. In 2023, I wanted to do some crazy innovative project. So I created augmented reality Valentine's Day Wishes, where people can scan their chocolates, which has now become an application where people can scan their chocolates and you can see augmented reality wishes of their loved ones. And from all the applications that I created and whatever business I made, all the money I donated to one of the charity firm. And this, I think, is one of the proudest moment, and it really feels very warm when I get such kind of responses, and it feels really very happy to do such kind of things. So yeah, this is how, by making one and one project, I get good kind of memories, which I feel as more important as compared to the stress or journey that you're going through.
Okay. So you have described about your YouTube journey that you are very fond of showcasing your projects on platforms such as YouTube.
Yeah.
So what role does this sharing of projects sort of creates in your profession?
Yes. AR, VR, and this 3D world that we have, this is not just like any ordinary technology. Apart from the good skill set, coding or whatever it is, you need to have a lot of imagination and creativity, because that is something that brings the beauty of the output.
Yeah.
Your imagination is something you are bringing into reality. So when you create such kind of projects, you actually build a portfolio.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't showcase your projects, I feel there is not much value to it. You're making something beautiful. Why not just let other people also witness it? Share your happiness, spread your outputs, and see what amazing things can happen. And one of my main goal of creating this YouTube was, of course, building my profile, but at the same time spreading the awareness about AR VR technology. If you see, there is not much of awareness, and usually
Yes.
most of the students, they don't know what is AR VR. But in the next 4 to 5 years, it's going to become a big technology. So my goal as a contributor to this field is to just reach out to as many students, as many people, and share my values, share my knowledge with them, so that in case if they are interested, they can definitely have something new to work on.
Yeah.
So that is how I started my YouTube journey, and I hope I keep posting my projects. I keep doing some new things, and things work out well.
Okay, we wish so. Now, so far you just now you described about the ever-changing domain of AR VR. So now with the rise of AI and IoT, how do you think this domain will be shaped in upcoming 5 to 10 years?
Yes, that's a very interesting question. If you see, we have been just evolving in technology very significantly. Like in the last 10 years, the technology was different, and right now what we are having is much more advanced, and we never know how future will be shaped. But having this AI, AR, VR, and all these new upcoming technologies, I truly believe we can change, or we can bring significant impact in people's lives. One of the domain that, if you ask me which domain it will impact the most, One of the domain, if I want to say, I will say about healthcare. In healthcare, if you notice, small of the smallest details matter a lot.
Yes.
During the surgery that you're doing, the precision matters a lot, the skill of the doctor matters a lot, and also what kind of input you're getting, what are the values that you're getting. So saving the time is the most important key factor. When you blend in all these technologies like AI, augmented reality, virtual reality, and whatever upcoming amazing technologies are, don't you think that something amazing we can do, and whatever life saving ratio that we are having right now, that can be significantly increased using this technology?
Yes.
So that is what I want to say. If we combine these technologies, or if we skillfully learn these technologies, all that we are going to witness is the best of the days that are coming in the near future.
Okay,
So
great.
as yeah.
So you have also published 12 IEEE papers and you hold 4 patents to your name. So any of these research papers which you think have great potential, if you would like to share with us?
Yes. So I have written few of my patents based on what kind of impact it would add to the society. So back when I was in third year in my engineering, I used to hear a lot of news that few of the patients died because the ambulance couldn't reach the hospital quickly due to the traffic congestion at the red signals. So that is where I and some of my friends, few of my friends who are very close to me, they like together we together created a project called computer vision and deep learning based ambulance green corridor system. Green corridor is basically a pathway where you get a complete free access without any traffic, without any congestion, and you can reach from one point to another point in the shortest possible time.
Yeah.
So what we tried is we wanted to map our traffic signals and traffic density in such a way that if at all you see an ambulance nearing the red signal, the CCTV cameras will automatically detect the ambulance, and they modify the traffic pattern and allow this particular lane to give priority. Even if you not save like 1 hour, 2 hour of time, even if you can save 15 to 20 minutes using this technology,
Yeah, that
it
would be
could have, it can make actually significant impact.
yeah.
So this is one of the patent I published, like how you can use the traffic cams, how you can make them intelligent by detecting what are the emergency vehicles and accordingly design the signaling patterns. So this is one thing I am really proud of. And the second thing was back in COVID, I created an application for mapping the human body posture. Like when you're working in a software industry, it takes a heavy toll on your spine
Yeah.
due to work from home. So we created a system where it accesses your webcam, it monitors your posture, and if you are not sitting in a proper way, it will give you a notification that it is going to create an impact if you sit in the long for a long time in this continued posture. So adjust your posture, you will be healthy. All those things, such kind of technology I did, and yeah, I believe I contributed a lot.
And that means a lot actually.
Yeah,
A lot of guys in the IT sector suffer from this back
yeah,
pain.
that's true.
Okay. So for students like us who are new to exploring this field like AR VR, can you give a kind of roadmap or some kind of direction towards where one should start and how one should navigate this domain?
Yes. Well, for someone who is trying to explore this domain, I would like to say is keep your mind clear. Don't overthink. Start whatever you're starting with the sake of passion.
Yeah.
If you're truly interested in it, you will automatically find your roots into it. So when you're starting, start with something small. Just see how the technology is. See what kind of collaborations you can do. Don't overload yourself, don't overwhelm yourself. Start with simpler things and bring some simpler outputs. And the most important thing is always have creative imagination. Of course, when we were kids, we used to have a lot of creativity, no limits at all.
Yeah.
But as and when we grow up, we put certain set of barriers to our thought process. This is impossible. This is possible. You cannot bring this into reality. So if someone is working in this domain, I would like to say just erase all your barriers, because using AR VR, you can bring any kind of your imagination into reality. So, and that particular thing, how you bring into reality, it's in your hands. So if you want to become a good AR VR developer, just have this creative imagination, have a little bit passion for the technology, make small projects, show it, showcase it, and you will easily find your ways into it.
Okay. So just now you mentioned about having like self belief in your own projects
Yeah.
and creativity. So did you at your times at times struggled with this thing since you were stepping into a relatively newer domain?
Yeah.
Did you struggle with this pressure from outside that you've got to get a job, you need to get this
Yes.
and that, so kind of hampering your self-esteem?
Yes, it definitely did, because mostly people tend to go into the safer places.
Yes.
Where the opportunities are more and everything. Not like AR/VR doesn't have opportunities, but it requires good set of skills. So yeah, initially when I was an absolute beginner, it took me I took a little bit of hits. My profile was not that good, and yeah, there were some dark patches and down times where it didn't work for me. Things didn't work well for me. But the only thing you can think out of it is how you can get better, because in the end it's all about the opportunity you will crack. And if you are getting rejected, means definitely you are lacking somewhere. So with that one motive, I kept getting better, kept learning more and more things, built my profile, showcased my projects, and that's how I landed my first opportunity in this XR field. So yeah, it's all about the work. And if anyone is going through the same patch, I would say don't lose hope. It's just a means for you to get better at what you do.
Okay, so now now we have went quite ahead. Now, at last, what message would you like to leave to students watching our podcast, and especially those aspiring to be a VR developers?
Yes. For all the students out there, the only thing is, this is the right age for you to identify what you like. Right, you are in the perfect phase where you can explore more things. You can explore any kind of technology that you want. Try to invest your time and find out one particular field that you are really willing to work for. And once you crack that, you have your formula. There is nothing that can stop you. So if you want to be an aspiring, coming to the second question, if you want to be an aspiring AR VR developer, then it's all about your creativity and all about how practical you can be. Just keep implementing the things, keep exploring the things, and you will find your ways in the most amazing possible way. So it's all about don't lose hope, keep working, and most importantly, don't overthink at what you are doing, because students at this age are pretty much very confused in what to do, what not to do. Keep life simple, keep things simple. Do explore the things, find out the one thing that you like, and try to move forward. So that is one thing I would
Okay,
like to
sir.
say.
Thank you for your amazing insight. Now, before ending this podcast, we would like to have a short rapid fire round with you.
Okay.
So, the basic rule is you don't have to think too much.
Okay.
I'll ask you a question and you have to answer the very first thing which strikes your mind.
Okay, let's
Okay,
see. I'm
so
pretty
I'll
bad at this though.
let's try it. So, AR or VR, your favorite?
VR.
VR. A tech gadget you can't live without.
MetaQuest 3 headset.
Okay. Your dream AR VR project.
To contribute to the healthcare.
Okay. One skill every developer must master.
Coding.
Okay. What is your favorite? Designing or coding?
Coding.
Favorite sci-fi movie?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. If not AR VR, which field you would be in?
Gaming.
Gaming. Okay. Now, a mantra you live by.
Always hope for the best.
All right. Thank you, sir. It was amazing to have you here at our GDG podcast. Thanks a lot. Hope you see you again in some near future.
Definitely. Thank you so much. It was really amazing opportunity to interact with you and with your students by the means of this podcast. You guys are doing a really good job, and I hope you find best of the best podcast. You create such kind of podcast and give it to your students and share hope a lot. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That really means a lot.